And Dr. Opal Lee, also known as the grandmother of Juneteenth, made a stop here in Huntsville this week in partnership with UAH. Our Sedona Meadows had the pleasure of sitting down with Dr. Lee, who shares just how her activism started.
Dr. Opal Lee is a longtime activist and educator, and a big reason Juneteenth is now considered a national holiday. But when I sat down with her and asked, "Who are you?" she responded modestly.
A little old lady in tennis shoes getting in everybody else's business and having a good time doing it. That's Opal Lee. And she's been at it a long time, 40 years, to get Juneteenth a national holiday.
And when did her passion for Juneteenth start?
I was a little one in Marshall, Texas. That's where I was born. When they'd have Juneteenth celebrations, we'd go to the fairground and there'd be music and food.
It wasn't until she moved to Fort Worth, Texas, that the celebrations dwindled, but she met a prominent figure.
I met Lenora Rolla. She had been asked by the city of Fort Worth to gather materials written about how blacks had helped in the growth of Fort Worth.
Back then, they found nothing written, which prompted Rolla to start the Tarrant County Black Historical and Genealogical Society, something Lee became a member of. She later met another role model, Dr. Ronald Myers.
He was adamant about Juneteenth becoming a national holiday. And so I kind of think some of Doc rubbed off on me.
She started a petition and a 1,400-mile walk from Fort Worth to Washington, where she delivered over 1 million signatures to Congress for Juneteenth to be recognized as a national holiday. She walked at 89 years old. And in 2021, when Juneteenth was declared a national holiday, Lee was invited to the White House. This recognition is still a shock to her.
Sometimes I have to pinch myself to see if it's really true. And I've got so many things that I want to do. We must join together to right the wrongs. And there's so many. And people need to know that we're brothers and sisters under the skin.
Sedona Meadows, Fox 54 News.